Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to show you 7 super effective tips to get rich fast in Adopt.Me in 2026, both bucks and pets. These are the methods that actually work if you want to grow your inventory without wasting time. This is coming from a player who's been playing since 2020. Now, quick thing before we get started. I don't really support the whole value system, but if you actually want to get rich in Adopt.Me, then you've kind of have to learn it. It's just how trading works right now. I personally use ELV, but lots of people use GG or the Adopt.Me Pets calculator. I'm not very sure because I haven't tested that out, but I recommend using ELV. Make sure you stick around till the end because the last tip is seriously one of the fastest ways to go from poor to rich. Okay, first tip. This is all about smart grinding. Grind multiple needs. Most people just raise one pet at a time, which is honestly really slow. What you want to do instead is be a baby and have a pet out at the same time, so you're hitting double the tasks. Every time something pops up, sleep, shower, school, you're getting double rewards, more bucks, and it's way more efficient in aging. Everything. And honestly, this is where also having a pet handler really helps. Being organized and keeping your pets on a routine and staying on top of their needs makes the whole process way faster and smoother. If you want to go even harder, use an old account or a second device and raise more pets at once. Basically, don't waste tasks. Use them and stack them. Always. Tip 2. Make neons and megas for profit. Next up, this is where things start getting good. Neons and mega neons. So yeah, 4 full-grown pets makes neons, and 16 makes a mega. And trust me, these are way more valuable than regular pets. Like, people will overpay just because they don't want to do all that grinding by themselves. My advice, don't try to do everything at once. Pick like 1 or 2 pets and just focus on those. And even set a goal for your little grinding sessions. This is also where being very organized comes in handy. Even basic pets can become really good once they're neon. And neon legendaries, that's when you start getting rich fast. Also, a really underrated method is making megas from cheap pets, like from cracked eggs, and then sending them to the pet releaser to earn things like crystal eggs. It's a slower grind, but it turns low value pets into something way more rewarding over time. Tip 3. Join events early. Tip 3. This one's all about timing. Whenever a new event drops, you've got to jump in really early, like day 1, and start grinding quick. At the start, event pets are everywhere, so they're not worth much. But once the event ends, boom, they become limited and value normally goes up. Now, I'm not saying that event pets aren't always worth much when they start, because in terms of the Sugarfest, lots of them were very high value and then they dropped really fast, which is why you also have to be really careful with what pets you get. So, what you want to do is normally grind early, buy early, and just sometimes hold on to stuff. But in Sugarfest's case, you should have traded the pets really fast if you're all about the value. Because I know, including me, lots of people like keeping the cute pets because I don't really care about value that much. And actually, we should probably stop values because just no. Anyways, a lot of players mess up by trading event pets too soon. Just be patient. You will get way better offers later. But once again, this also can be completely opposite. Tip 4. Master trading. Okay, this is a big one. Trading. Grinding gets you pets, but trading is normally how you get rich. First things first, don't rush. If someone's like, yeah, quick accept, No, that's usually not a good deal. And also, don't just look at rarity. Demand matters way more. Some legendaries are not good, and some random pets are actually wanted. And there's also called exotics, which is basically really. I don't think you would want to get your hands on exotics, but I'm not sure if you actually do. Anyways, start small, trade up little by little. Those small wins stack up over time. And yeah, don't be scared to decline. Waiting is way better than having a lose. Tip 5. AFK grinding. This is when you're feeling pretty lazy. AFK grinding. Set up your house with everything close together. Beds, showers, food, and water. And just stay in game while you're doing something else. Watching videos, homework, whatever. Your pet keeps doing tasks, earning bucks, aging up, all without you really trying. It's basically free progress. Although you don't get the orange tusks, but if you're not feeling up to grinding, then this is probably very efficient because you get bucks and you slowly get your pets aged up. Tip 6. Flip pets for profit. This is the second last tip, and honestly, probably one of the fastest ways to get rich. Flipping pets. Think of it like this. You're trading for profit. You get a pet for a decent deal, then trade it again for something better, and you just keep going up. This is also sometimes called upgrades or downgrades, and normally people go for upgrades. Like, sometimes just having a random legendary would become a better legendary, and then so on into like a neon, an overpay, and then always into a profit. And here's a little bonus trick called the water bottle method. You can go to the supermarket and buy like around 99 water bottles. And it's also very good because one water bottle equals $1. And this is when you are able to like put in a lot of water bottles in for trade and then just trade for like a just trade for one pet, which is basically for free. Like if you put in 6 water bottles for a crab, that's $6 for a crab with no grinding and just a trade. It's very, very easy to do, and you really only need $100. So I always recommend doing that. And there's also other methods, but we won't get too deep into the methods. Another big thing here is don't get attached to your pets. Obviously, you can put them for not for trade, but that's normally when your inventory stops getting more profits, because if it's not for trade, that's one less pet that you don't have in your inventory, especially if it's a pet that's basically worth more than your whole entire inventory. But because if you want to get rich, you've got to treat pets like trades, not keeps. But always have favorites, because then you can let people know that you really like it, but you don't really want to keep it nor for trade. That's a bit random, but yeah, it's out there. Tip 7. Learn values, which is smart trading. The final tip, and this one kind of ties everything together, learning values. Like I said at the start, I don't fully support value systems, but unfortunately, they actually do matter if you want to get rich. You want to aim for pets that are easy to trade, aka exotics and high demand pets that people actually like. And normally this is pets that majority of the Adopt Me population thinks is cute. Have good demand and then stable or rising in value. Those are the pets that you want to aim for that have those. And then Also, I recommend trying to avoid pets that are dropping or super hard to trade, even if they seem rare. For example, it's often better to have a slightly lower value pet than everyone wants, instead of a rare pet that nobody's looking for. So before you trade, think, can I trade this easily, and is it a hard to trade pet? If the answer is yes, that you can trade it easily, you're making a smart move. So, those are the 7 tips to get rich fast in Adopt Me in 2026. Obviously, some of these ideas and tips might not be the best, but I think that these have helped me across my years of playing Adopt Me. If you actually use all of these together, grinding smart, making neons, playing events right, and trading well, you'll grow your inventory way faster. And at this point, you'll basically feel like you've got a pet handler certificate in Adopt Me. You'll know how to raise pets fast, trade smart, and manage your whole inventory like a pro. If you want, I can also do a video on the best high demand pets right now, or even a full Porter Rich challenge. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!